Hey, welcome to Menopause Mastery. I'm Cameron, and today we're going to talk about 3 things you probably didn't know about menopause. Number 1 being your teeth loosen. But why is that? Okay, well, let's think about it. We all know that osteoporosis is a condition that occurs during menopause. However, we mostly only hear about bone loss, osteoporosis, in relation to long bones, which are our arms and our legs, and our hips as well. But we also have bone in our jaw. So osteoporosis not being selective, bone loss occurs here, so it just makes sense to know that our teeth will loosen. It's a thing, and yes, it happens. It's unfortunate, but it does. As is number 2, our bladder descends. What does that even mean? Well, your bladder is here, menopause hits, it's here. It ends up in our underwear. And why is that? Well, let's back up a little bit. So the overarching theme of menopause is that we lose estrogen. Estrogen is responsible for the elasticity of holding our bladder in place. Think of it like this pen. Here we go. So this is our bladder. This is estrogen. It keeps our bladder nice and firm and tight. But then when estrogen goes away, our bladder falls through our vagina and ends up in our underwear. Estrogen provides a level of elasticity, if you will. Think about a rubber band in a freezer. It's nice and stretchy, but then when it comes out of the freezer, you pull it and it doesn't recoil. The elasticity is gone. That's the same thing that happens in number 2 when we lose estrogen. Our bladder descends. Now, you may be lucky enough not to have incontinence issues this extreme, and if they're only minor, you're probably just having, like I said, urinary incontinence. But at the most extreme level, this is what's going to happen. And there are procedures, surgical procedures to fix that, but that's another video. Anyway, number 3 happen. Not for certain, but certainly could happen. Number 3, you get banana boobie syndrome. What is that? Again, estrogen being responsible for holding our breasts nice and full and firm. The loss of estrogen kind of deflates them, if you will, like a balloon. So they become smaller, saggier, and they end up like a banana boobie syndrome. So all 3 not desirable things that happen, but they are real. They do occur, not to every woman, but they certainly can. And there are things we can do to alleviate, even prevent these types of things from happening. So we'll talk about those in another video. And remember, everything that I share with you is accurate, science-based, and it's the latest information. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next time.